the singer said, for most of 2025, nobody knew what was going on with Metal Church. When Metal Church canceled the tour in 2024, there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we didn't make public, obviously, he continued. People get mad, people have disagreements, and we kind of just let things lay for where they were in hopes that maybe we could have a conversation like adults should. If there's a disagreement, resolve it one way or another, whether it's yes or no, or whatever the case may be. But there was no communication for that whole time. And I did a lot of interviews, and a lot of people would always ask about Metal Church's status. And when I said I didn't know what it was the truth. I did not know. The last thing I had heard, I kind of got to be honest and be 100% honest. There was definitely some half-truths to what was going on, and I went along with it because I still felt that there needed to be conversations before anything could be said, Lopes explained. So I definitely wasn't a happy person. So personally, I had to deal with a lot of inner demons when it came to that stuff because I worked so hard, and to just not get any kind of respect of an answer or anything, no matter what it was, for the amount of work that I put into that band, that didn't go over too well with me for a long time. So that was always in the back of my mind. I wish it wouldn't have overtaken me as much as it did, but my passion for what I do is so intense that that part bothered me. Financially, it sucked too, but I knew we would be able to make it up in other ways, so it really wasn't that. And then he goes on. In a nutshell, now we've come to where we are now. It's basically no integrity. The cowardice of not confronting any of the issues, whether good or bad, it didn't matter in my book. That doesn't work. That doesn't fly. If there's an issue, no matter what it is, either you freaking take it out in the schoolyard, so to say, or you have a discussion and each person goes, fuck you, and that's the end of it. But when that doesn't even happen, that's a tough nail to bite. And then obviously the conclusion of it is to find out everything on the internet. That's the ultimate fuck you. And that does not bide well with me personally, which will be addressed in another time. So he's planning to come out with even more fucking shit. But basically, he was ghosted.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, that might have happened to Stet as well. That he quit because he was ghosted. I don't know if that's true or not, but... So anyway, that was the press release that went out this week, early in the week. And you knew Vanderhoof has to answer that.
Sure.
I mean, how do you not answer that? You know, you just come back, you make the big announcement, you got David Ellefson in your band now. It's a new beginning. And here's this guy to fucking piss in your fucking Cheerios. And so he threw out a message that was, well, you'll hear. It basically says nothing. But on Friday, January 9th, Kurdt posted the following message on the Metal Church social media. Hey, friends. As with any band, sometimes things just stop working and you have to move on, no matter what the cost and no matter what people are going to say or think about you, including former bandmates. It's just that simple. I am continuing to do what I've done since I formed Metal Church 46 years ago. Writing albums and releasing music. If you love that, great. If not, that's okay too. If you love any of the former band members, that's also great. Then go support their musical endeavors and be thankful for new music. I personally have nothing negative to say about them. I wish them all the luck. I'm just happy to be where I am now with great musicians that I respect and that I look forward to performing with. That's all I have to say about it.
Okay.
So
Well,
did he owe these guys? I think he owed these guys a phone call, a minimum. Don't you have to call to fire somebody? I mean, come on.
you would think so, but I mean, if again, I don't know how they left things when they went on hiatus,
Yeah.
but I don't know if everybody had this understanding that they were going to eventually reconvene, or hey, we're on hiatus, everybody kind of go do your own thing, and if we get back together, I'll give you a call.
Well,
And
clearly Lopes didn't know that,
well, again, I don't know.
or at least he's not saying that.
Well, he says, "What's the status of Metal Church?" And he goes, "I don't know."
Yeah.
Well, again, maybe they said, "Well, for right now, we can't tour or whatever." I mean, wasn't Vanderhoof saying something about his back issues?
Yeah, he
or
had
some
back
shit
it,
like
but
that?
then he
I mean,
showed up like 3 months later in another band.
yeah, I know, with that project.
Yeah, that
I don't
band,
know,
but he
but
did like videos and stuff for it.
right, we played it here on the show, but again, I mean, if they decided to just kind of go on hiatus, it's like, well, maybe Metal Church will never get back together,
Right.
and maybe we will, and if we will, we'll give you a call.
But then they didn't give him the call. They called other guys.
Well, I guess he wasn't part of the plan then.
See, I don't know, man. I mean, the fact that this guy was out there doing interviews and saying Metal Church will be back kind of signals, at least to my head, that he wasn't given the, well, we're done here.
Yeah, well, again, maybe that wasn't clear at that time.
Maybe.
But maybe again, we weren't part of the conversation, and
Yeah.
again, playing this out in the court of public opinion.
Yeah, well, of course, and this is yet another in the court of social media. Here we go.
Right? And again, it's he said, she said, but you don't know how they left things last time that they were convened. I mean, Kurdt obviously being the ringleader of Metal Church, they may have said, well, we're not doing anything right now. We're not touring, but if we do get back together, I'll give you a call. And they didn't get back together.
And they didn't, but this has to make Ellefson's head hurt. Coming out of Megadeth, the all-time band for throwing guys out, and including him. And then he comes into this, and immediately you have band member change drama. It's like, oh boy, Ellis has got to be like, what the fuck am I doing here? I just need to start my own band.
Well, the way that I see it, and again, I don't know the ins and outs, but
right,
this is Kurdt said it. I formed this band 46 years ago. Well, he has an opportunity to play with some, name brand players, and if this is going to be the last roundup for Metal Church, it's like, well, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out with a bang.
Right. Well, they are going out. The first song is cool. What's funny is because of all this going on this week, I went back and re-listened to the Congregation of Annihilation, especially since you said you don't like it.
Yeah, I just don't like his delivery.
I can't fathom that you don't like that record.
I just didn't like the high squealing voice thing that he kept doing. It's like listening to Zakk Wylde with his squeal guitar,
pinch
like
harmonic shit.
Yeah, it's just like that's too much.
Yeah, well, it was a little over the top. I agree, but man, the songs are good.
Well, they're good. I just didn't like his delivery.
Right. Yeah, I thought. I mean, I listened to it again this week because this was going on. Plus, I had remembered you saying you didn't like it, and I was like, how can Neely not like a fucking Metal Church record? And I went and listened to it. I was like, man, this is pretty fucking solid.
Yeah,
I like it, but whatever. I mean, we can agree to disagree.
This new guy.
Yeah, the Brian Allen.
Yeah, this guy, he sounds more in line with, Mike Howe and
sure.
And
David Wayne.
David Wayne, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, bottom line, I'm happy there's Metal Church. I don't really care who's in the band anymore. I mean, they've been through so many lineups, at this point. What is this, Mach 10?
Yeah, something like that.
They've had so many different lineups. And if they ain't going to bring back our boy Ronnie Monroe, then I'm just going to deal with whatever he throws at it because I'm not putting any energy into it. But I would have liked to have heard what Lopes would have come up with if they would have progressed 2 or 3 records, but guess that will never happen. Now will it? So,
I mean, he was okay. I just didn't like his delivery.
yeah. Did you see him live?
No,
I didn't either.
I don't think they played it all.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't think they did actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't think they did tour, did they? Oh well, I guess the world will never know.